you don't have to be great at sales whatsoever. As long as you're hungry, hungrier than the other guy, and you just focus on the inputs and show up and buy into the vision and the culture of the company, there's no way you're gonna fail. Like more is not better, different is better. You want to be perceived as different. Picking up a cute girl at the bar is a sale. Finding a wife is a sale, bro. Like everything is sales. Most people work hard. Most people do more. And I know I said that's so important, but at the end of the day, it's not about that. When you do get on an offer, whether as an appointment setter or a closer, again, those questions are really, really crucial. Understanding the ticket price, understanding exactly what your comp structure, right? Your commission structure is going to look like based on that. What's the lead flow coming in? How many qualified leads a month? What is your current lead to booking percentage as the founder, as other setters? Okay. Tell me more about the product. Tell me about your case studies. This was another thing I wanted to bring up with you as well. If you like sales fundamentally, bro, is a transfer of energy, right? If you don't have conviction in what you're selling, you're going to feel sleazy, bro. You're not going to do it. Subconsciously, you're going to move away from booking more appointments and doing more dials and putting more input because you know that the thing that you sell is shitty. And so my recommendation is find something better to sell. And so conviction is everything. But back to my first point, you want to be training on the winning calls, and those questions are crucial, understanding that. Case studies. What case studies? Can you show me some of your client success? Can you show me some client success, show me some case studies. If they don't have any of that, that's a big red flag. Big red flag.
Yeah.
And then also buying into the company vision. Dude, you don't have to be great at sales whatsoever. As long as you're hungry, hungrier than the other guy, and you just focus on the inputs and show up and buy into the vision and the culture of the company, there's no way you're going to fail. Because let's say, I was about to tell you, like, let's say if you're doing the KPI, so your key performance indicator as a setter is making, let's say, 100 dials a day, right? The input is 100 dials a day. The output that you want to get is revenue, is cash collected and booked appointments, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people, I mean, they just focus on the outcome, and that's a separate discussion. But if you want to really prove yourself and go above and beyond and show your work ethic, and so that it's undeniable, you want to have a really fucking high input. So if your KPI, what they expect of you, is 100 dials a day, do 200, do 300, do 400, and then buy into the vision. Even if you don't book appointments, there's going to be no question that you are fucking killer, that you get after it. And then if you buy into the vision and the culture, they're going to keep you around, bro. And so that's it.
Yeah. What exactly, like, outside of the actual calls and everything, like how do you follow up? How do you know which one to follow up? And like, how do you keep track of all of it?
In a CRM.
The CRM.
Yeah.
And that you get that, or you need to, how you do that?
Yeah, so business owners should have an organized CRM. If they don't, that's a huge red flag, because then they have no leads. CRM just means customer relationship manager. Okay? So are you familiar with Go High Level? It's a software.
And I'm not familiar with that, no.
No worries. What it does basically, let's say like you pay $100 a month, you can create sub-accounts. So you can create an account for you, and then you can create accounts for the clients that you onboard and that you sign. You can create marketing automations in those campaigns. You can create opt-in pages, landing pages. You can do your telemarketing on there. You can do your SMS. You can do your email marketing on there. You can send cold emails on there. You have the analytics and the dashboard of your business, just all in one for business owners. And so it's a great software all around. But in terms of dialing, and I mentioned this in the video, I would not recommend using Go High Level whatsoever, because the number pools are shit. Very, very shit. I would recommend either using close.com or HubSpot and Alloware. So close.com is another CRM. It's a great one in terms of sales, one of the best, because their platform is entirely centered on making sales. So you have your dashboard, you have all of the leads in there. You have close.com is actually a dialer, right? And so you can call, you can message, you can keep track of everything in one systemized place. That's exactly what the CRM and a dialer is for. Everything's consolidated, everything's in one place. But what's interesting about HubSpot and Alloeware, again, in the video we use, and on like the side of the screen, that's Alloeware. So we use Alloeware. HubSpot is the CRM, Alloeware is the dialer. Do you know Patrick Bet David, that name?
Yeah.
Perfect. Do you know Tony Robbins?
Yeah.
Yeah. So dude, these like huge guys, they all use HubSpot because you can do some incredibly intuitive stuff in HubSpot, like tracking signals. So let's say my prospect, I'm sending email marketing, right? I'm sending out cold emails or emails to my list. And somebody clicks on the email, I can view how many times they clicked it. Okay, so some of them, they'll click it 20 times. And so if you were to have a lead who never clicked it once or someone who clicked it 20 times, at the beginning of the day, who are you going to call first?
Yeah, the one who clicked on it 20 times.
Exactly. Without the signals and without knowing the intent, like the intent and the value of each lead, you can go throughout the entire day, you go dialing the list and you're like, no calls, no answers, it fucking sucks. But it could just be because you're calling the shit leads. But at the very end of the day, when you're at your lowest energy, lowest vibes, I didn't book any calls today, that's when you get to the best leads, and then you fuck it up because you're in bad energy. So that's a huge thing, signal-based setting. And I might make a video on this if it's, I don't know, if people actually find that more valuable, signal-based setting and how I segment leads, exactly how that increases our lead to booking percentage. But yeah, bro, that's what I would say on the CRMs. Keep in mind though, as a setter, it's not really your job. Yeah, ideally you want this stuff built out. Like your job as a setter is not to build out CRMs and outbound systems and create the email marketing and create the cold emails and create the messages on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram. That stuff should already be there. You should be trained on that stuff. Yeah,
because I just watched like the video what Marcus put in school, like from setting, and that's only like the script or the framework or whatever, and that was like a bit easier than closing for me at least.
Yeah, because
so that's why
an appointment setting call, exactly like we talked about, is just a mini sales call. Right? You don't have to go through the pillars and talking about your product and the service and everything. It's just finding the pain and finding the doubt, building that. If you can build the doubt and the pain in the call, right, in your discovery by asking those skilled questions at the right time with the right tonality, then you build the pain. And if you can do that and frame the next call as valuable, dude, it is so fucking easy to book those calls. Especially if you sell something that you know is actually valuable and that actually helps people. And because when you have that and you know that you're actually helping people, you're actually serving people, are you going to make more or less dials? Probably more, right? Are you going to do more or less follow-up? Probably more. You're going to follow up more often, follow up more intensely because you have conviction. And that's why it's so important to find something that you actually, like, you see the value in selling. Like probably something you'd buy yourself. And so, yeah.
So they track it on a CRM. I just have to dial and send the emails and send the DMs. That's basically it.
Yeah, so
book the call.
There's two types of appointment setters. SDRs and MDRs. So first one is Sales Development Representative. Second one is Marketing Development Representative. If you're an SDR, typically you're doing cold outbound outreach. So that could be through Facebook, Instagram DMs, cold DMs. All right. That could be through LinkedIn automation. Either you manually sending those messages on LinkedIn or using some automated software. There's a lot. I use personally, I got a lifetime subscription on AppSumo for Sales Robot. That's the one I use right now. It's very good. That's for LinkedIn. You could be sending cold emails. Let's say you're sending a cold email campaign as a company. It makes sense for the cold email to be sent in your name. Bradley, SDR at company name. That's SDR work. It's cold outbound. Just think of that. If you're SDR, it's cold calling, cold emails, cold Instagram, Facebook DMs. It's cold outbound stuff to people who have likely never heard of you. MDR is when you're working leads that have come in from inbound means. All right, like inbound
Yeah.
campaigns. For example, if I had a lead magnet for you that said, proven appointment setter guide, this is how you structure your CRM, this is how you make your dials, and I made a video on it and you found it valuable, you might opt into it, right? So you give me your name and your email, your phone number, let's say, and in exchange for that resource. Now, I would have that, and I would have a Zapier, so this is another software, Zapier automation that sends that information from that opt-in page into my CRM. So let's say I'm using Close, and now I have you in the CRM. I have you under categorized. Okay, this guy opted into my appointment setter lead magnet, so I can call him with that frame. Hey, Bradley, saw you just picked up that appointment setter guide. I just wanted to call, make sure you were able to access that, find that. I know it gets lost pretty easily. Were you able to find that? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure, like, because. One, again, I know like this stuff gets lost, but I'm not sure if you saw on the thank you page as well, you were supposed to get access to some bonus trainings in regard to the appointment setting stuff. I'm not sure. Like, did anybody on my team, maybe like my founder or this other person, reach out to you yet or no? Oh, no. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure because, dude, like, I could definitely pair you up with something that'll be helpful for you. I just have no idea where you're at. So, do you have a quick 5 minutes now? I can understand a little bit more about where you're at, ask you a few questions, and pair you up with something helpful. Yeah? Okay, boom. Then you're in the triage. And so that's the MDR. And so SDRs typically make more because it's a harder job. But both are incredible for your experience in building the sales skill.
Yeah, so you would also say like find something you like to be appointment setting for.
Well, it's better than not, right? Because if you're dreading going into work every day, and you have no conviction in the thing because it's some sleazy drop shipping course, then you're not going to really have any motivation to go out and sell the damn thing. And therefore, you're not going to make money on the offer.
No, that's true.
And so the biggest thing and my biggest advice to differentiate yourself, bro, is in your outreach, because how do I say this? Like more is not better, different is better. You want to be perceived as different. And so if everybody's doing this thing, you want to be doing the complete opposite. If everybody's sending DM messages, you want to be sending voice notes. You want to be sending videos. If everybody's using paid ads, you want to be doing cold outbound. If everybody's doing cold outbound, you want to be using paid ads. If everybody's doing those two, then you want to do organic and create a YouTube channel, do content. You just want to do what's the opposite. And dude, if you show up to, and you're going to get interviews, and interviewing is a skill as well, keep asking those questions. And as you build this understanding of business, an online high-ticket business, you're going to start to develop this acumen. Okay, what's a CRM? Okay, what are lead lists? Okay, what's an MDR? What's an SDR? Okay, what is commission structure? Okay, how do I know what my commission structure is? What is lead flow? The ticket price, how does that play into my commission structure? You're going to build this acumen, and over time, you're just going to get better and better and better and more confident to the point where, you can get the role, get experience. You can go to this one. You can go to another one. You're going to learn incredible things. But the important thing is to just show up as your best and show that you're hungry. Put in the fucking work, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. But big key difference here, bro. Most people work hard. Most people do more. And I know I said that's so important, but at the end of the day, it's not about that. It's about building the identity and becoming the person. That's the only way you create this change long term. If you don't become the identity and see yourself as this guy, as a killer appointment setter, as a killer closer, you will not take the necessary action. Or you'll get there, and then you'll realize, bro, this doesn't fulfill me, and you'll quit. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the money, bro. It's not about the physique, let's say that. It's not about getting the girl. It's not about any of that stuff. It's about building the character. Because the character is what gives you that feeling of power, that feeling of worthiness, that feeling of success. And so you need to train yourself to give yourself that feeling, but attach it not to the outcome, but to the actions that you take, and build the identity.
Yeah, that's why I actually got into sales. Like, I feel like I wasn't that good of a communicator, and I just want to get better. And like, I think sales transfers in a lot of things in life. Like, it's not even just the selling; it's just everything, communication-wise, confidence.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely, dude. Like every conversation is a sale. Every conversation is a sale, and everybody is in sales, whether they know it or not. Right? If you're a plumber, if you're an electrician, okay, so the big thing about contractors, like general contractors, is that they just suck at communicating. They suck at sales. And so if you are a good plumber, a good flooring contractor, and you're good at talking with people, you're 10 times better than if you were not. Because sales and communication and emotional intelligence is something that, you don't just learn, like people say, okay, I learned sales here. No, it's like you are always learning and is always developing, because it's an evergreen skill. You're selling your ideas, you're selling yourself, right? An interview obviously is a sale, but on both sides, which is interesting. They're selling you to want to work for the company and their vision, their ideals, their values, and you're selling yourself, your skills, and your ability to perform, right? Picking up a cute girl at the bar is a sale. Finding a wife is a sale, bro. Like everything is sales. And so just like you said, communication, building confidence. That's why I have so much conviction in even just learning sales. And if that's online, great. If that's offline, like door to door is fantastic. You can make a lot of money door to door. A lot of people get into this fad and into this obsession of online. But the online space, dude, is getting so icky. So especially online info products, and so many people are just lying. They're just lying straight up about how much money they're making, and they post the videos with the cars and the cigars and all of this stuff, and it's never as good as it looks. Never.
Yeah.
The only reason that they post that stuff is because they feel like they need external validation, because they don't give themselves that feeling internally. So they feel like they need the external validation. And what happens? They even make the money, but then they're like, okay, this money is my identity. I'm never satisfied. Okay, let's get 10K per month. Great. Now let's go 20. Okay, 30, 40, 50. It never ends. And they're never satisfied. And they're never fulfilled, because it's not about the outcome. Right? It's not about that. It's about the identity and the character that you build. And E-Man always says, what was it? Wherever you go, there you are. Meaning, if you can't appreciate the now, if there's no happiness, no fulfillment in the now, there is none in the future. If you can't appreciate the now, you will not appreciate when you are wealthy. You will not appreciate the physique. You will not appreciate when you have the girl. And so that's why just day by day, dude, the present is everything. And so, day by day, be grateful, express thanks, and live in the now. Be present, because it is all that exists.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, you have a lot of conviction. I'll tell you that.
Does that all make sense? Do you have any quick questions on that?
Yeah, it does make sense. I think if I will, just get into it and just actually learn something, and maybe I have some questions then. But
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, keep it up, bro. High volume, input equals output. And so detach from the outcome. If you do high input, feel good when you do that, bro. It's like, okay, I didn't get the outcome yet, but I did fucking 100 outreach. I did fucking 200 outreach today. Fuck yeah, I'm the fucking guy. I did 1 hour study sales today. I did 1 hour study mindset today. I woke up early. I am disciplined. I am that fucking guy. So base your confidence off of not the outcome, not how much money you have in the bank, but on the actions that you take day by day. That is the key, and that is how you will win. Okay?
Yeah, man.
Okay, bro. Keep it up. Let's win, Bradley, and I'll see you next time, bro. Peace.
Yeah, thanks, man.